The market is opening in the green, okay, and people are waiting for the Fed minutes. What is the Fed minutes going to say? Right? This is going to be the big story. Anything new? We don't know. We know there were a lot of debates about whether or not we should have gotten a rate cut in July, right? And is the minutes going to say anything else? We don't know. It could be very dovish or it could be very hawkish, but I think it's going to be more dovish. And I think it's going to pave way for Powell to say something like the Fed is open to a 50 basis point cut this Friday, right? So that is what we are waiting for. It could be very good. Today could be very good. The U.S. market starting out green. That's always good. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, we do have a little FUD this morning. Okay. What is that FUD? Well, Mt. Gox. Mt. Gox is not over yet. But Mt. Gox shifts 700 million in Bitcoin today. If you look at Arkham, they haven't transferred large amounts for a long time, for 3 weeks now. The last one was about 56 million. Today, they transferred about 75 million to Bitstamp. And overall, they still have about $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Again, not terrible, but we knew this was going to happen. It's not like they're just going to wait and not distribute anymore. But 75 million, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But $2 billion waiting for this to be over. And then once and for all, we don't have to worry about Mt. Gox. Right? So we're starting a day with a little fun. And the fear index is still showing. Most of you guys think this is still a very, very, very scary time. That's why we're still at 26 in the fear and greed index. We're in fearful, not extreme fear, but fearful. I don't know what happened between yesterday and today, why yesterday is 30 and why today is 26. Not that anything happened since yesterday, but that's the sentiment. Don't know why. Maybe people are afraid of the Fed minutes or afraid of Mt. Gox. I have no idea. But we do have a little FUD. But of course, like I've always said, FUD is good. FUD means that while others are panicking, you're not, and you're taking advantage, right? While others are panic selling, you're panic buying. There are a lot of people right now, a lot of people that are trying to outsmart the market, trying to bet against the market, and trying to keep Bitcoin down. So this is interesting. If you're looking at funding rates, and we've seen only a few times before where we have seen the funding rates at really extreme negative levels for extended period of time. And you can see this happened in 2021, right? When we first peaked at 64,000, then we went all the way back down to 28,000. A lot of people were shorting Bitcoin when we went down below 30,000. And guess what? They all got wrecked when Bitcoin went back up to 69,000, right? That happened. We had a couple times in 2022, same thing. One time towards the bottom, right at bottom at 15,000. A lot of people wanted to short Bitcoin, thought it was going to go lower. They got wrecked. Now we're seeing the same thing happen right where we are. A lot of people think this is a good time to be placing those shorts because Bitcoin may go lower. You know what? I think history is going to repeat. This is a sign that we are going to flip around and go back to where we were, 73,000, and make a new high by the end of this year. That's why I said get ready for that massive Bitcoin short squeeze. As of right now, there are about $15 billion worth of shorts. And just to get back to 72K. Okay, so that's not even all-time high, but close to it. Just for us to get back to 72K, which, again, we were just at not too long ago. I looked less than a month ago, we were at 70K. So for people for naysayers like, oh, we'll never get back to 70K, they have no idea what they're talking about. But to get back to 72K, we will totally wreck and short squeeze about $15 billion worth of shorts, right? That is what we have to look forward to. That would be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So this is a warning. Warning for the bears, okay? We have seen periods like this before where the shorts pile on and on and on and on. And sometimes they do end up suppressing Bitcoin for a while. But we know no one can suppress Bitcoin for too long. And eventually when it comes back up, and when the institutions and whales and retail, when they come back, or they just simply buy more, short squeeze go happen. We're going to go back up to 70K, and we're going to break through our 73K, and we will form a new high. That's a certainty. That's not if, it's just a matter of when. Now, in terms of buying back and accumulating and everything, right? We're seeing it happen. Look at this. For whatever reason, we had very strong distribution. Almost 1 million Bitcoin sold, okay, from earlier this year, from March all the way down to about April. Maybe a lot of profit taking, maybe because of, this is counting some of the distribution from major countries and Mt. Gox and all that. I don't know where it got it from, but overall you can see that's some strong distribution. But since April till now, we have seen strong accumulation. In fact, it's picking up crazily right now, right? So this definitely is going to have effect going forward. The strong accumulation is not slow anymore. It's going up very, very rapidly